Hello, and welcome to this Yin Yoga class for the whole body. I have a blanket and a block handy, so you can grab whatever you think you might need for your practice. I'd like to get started laying down. So starting in Shavasana, laying comfortably, the eyes can be closed or open. Let the feet fall out, let the arms fall out, palms can face up or down, whatever feels comfortable for you. And we'll just start to arrive here into this moment. Feel where you're being supported by the mat, by the ground. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, let your body melt into the ground, releasing any tension you may be holding in the arms, the legs, the back, the neck, the shoulders. And deepening the breath, deep in through the nose, inhale. Exhale through the nose or mouth, whichever's comfortable. Really slow and slowly letting your body relax with the exhale. A few more breaths like that, deep in through the nose. And really slow. And exhale through the mouth or nose. Even slower. Each time letting the body relax a little bit more into your support. One more deep breath, one final relaxation. You are here in this moment. You are fully supported. Nothing else to do, nowhere else to be, but right here for you. And then you can open the eyes whenever you're ready. And we're going to start in banana pose. So we're going to bring the arms overhead to stretch the side of the body. Bring the arms overhead. Grab onto the right wrist with the left hand. Scoot your legs over to the left. Cross the right ankle onto the left ankle. Maybe scoot your head to the left a little bit. Kind of pulling on the right wrist with the left hand. So stretching out through that right side body. We're going to hold here for 1 minute. And breathing that deep breath like we started, deep in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Then when you're ready, we'll make our way back to the center, back to Shavasana. From here, we're going to bend the knees. We're going to let them fall to the left. Scoot the hips slightly to the right. Bring your arms out into cactus arms, goalpost arms. Maybe even let the right arm go overhead. Let the wrist relax on the floor behind you. Or maybe the left hand guides the right knee down. So just twisting to your left, again opening up through that right side. We'll hold this pose for 1 minute. Breathing deeply again, in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Breathing into the right side of the body, opening up there, releasing any tension. Again, relaxing with each exhale, relaxing the shoulders, the legs. Relax your jaw, your toes. And when you're ready, we'll come back up to center. Bring your legs back up. Go ahead and straighten them back out. We'll come to banana pose on the other side. So then walk your feet to the right. Cross your left ankle over the right ankle. Grab onto your left wrist with your right hand. Kind of scoot your head over to the right a little. Scoot the shoulders to the right. So stretching out through that left side of the body. And we'll hold here for 1 minute. So breathing into the left side of the body, that deep breath, deep in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth or nose. And then when you're ready, coming back to center, we're going to twist over now to the right. So bending your knees, let your knees come over to the right. Scoot your hips to the left slightly, let your knees fall to the right. Left arm can go overhead, relax on the floor behind you. Maybe you cactus the arms. Find what feels good for you. Maybe the right hand guides that left knee down. Find your twist and we'll hold here for 1 minute. When you're ready, bring the knees back up. We're going to come into a supported butterfly pose. So I'm going to use my blanket. You can use a pillow. I'm just going to roll it up the length of my spine and place it vertical. If you have a bolster, a couple pillows, you can use that as well. Just rolling something up under the back to lay on. I'm going to bring it to the bottom of my spine. Lay my spine down. And then I'm going to bring my legs into butterfly pose. Some of the soles of my feet come together and my knees will fall out to the sides. From here, if this is uncomfortable, you can make fists with your hands. Bring them underneath the glutes, between the glutes and the thigh, just to kind of support the legs. And then we're going to hold here for 2 minutes. So let the neck relax. The head can be supported by the blanket or another pillow, or you can kind of let it rest on the ground, encouraging the cervical spine to bend. This is nice if you slouch or sit all day looking at your phone, just kind of opening up the chest, opening up the neck area. It's also a good hip opener. Coming back to that deep breath, deep in through the nose, out through the mouth or nose. Maybe bring your arms out to the side, the palms face up, opening through the chest. When you're ready, we'll slowly bring the knees up, roll to one side to come off the blanket. Smooth the blanket. Maybe lay back down, bring the knees into the chest, rock a little side to side. And then we'll come up to a seat. From here, we're going to come into fire log pose to stretch the outer hips. So to come into fire log pose, I'll sit facing the front of my mat. So we'll have the left shin parallel to the front of the mat. The right shin will also be parallel to the mat, flexing your feet. So knee over ankle, ankle on knee, or foot on knee, knee over foot. If this is way too much, you can cross the legs. However you feel a stretch in the outer hips. Now you see my knee and my foot isn't actually connecting. So here we can bring a blanket to help prop that knee up, and then we'll sit nice and tall. Hands can be down by your sides. If you want more sensation, you can lean forward. That'll definitely stretch into the hips a little bit more. From here, we'll hold this pose for 1 minute. You can also place your forearms on the legs. And come back to that deep breath, deep in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. When you're ready, we'll sit up, remove any blankets or props you have, and we'll kind of windshield wiper the knees. So just swing the knees side to side, and then we'll come to the other side. So right shin parallel to the front of the mat, then bring your left foot over to the right knee, that shin also parallel. And if this is too much, again, you can just sit kind of cross-legged and we'll lean forward. So if you're here, maybe you need that blanket or block to kind of prop up the top knee. Make sure your feet are flexed to protect the knee. And again, you can sit up straight with hands on the ground, or maybe forearms come to the legs. Maybe lean a little bit forward, and we'll hold this for 1 minute. Breathing that deep breath, deep into the nose, out through the nose or mouth. And when you're ready to come out, we'll sit up, remove the blanket, bring the knees in front, windshield wiper. So just swing the knees side to side. And then we're going to come into half butterfly. So we'll straighten out the right leg. The left foot's inside the right thigh. If your hamstrings are a little tight, maybe you sit up on a blanket just to prop the hips up. We're going to take the right foot out to the side, and then we're going to inhale, sit nice and tall. On the exhale, folding over your right leg. So maybe you kind of reach towards the right shin with your left arm, stretching into the left side a little bit, but also stretching the back of the right leg. So here maybe your right hand rests behind or beside the right thigh. Maybe you touch your toes. Remember, you don't have to touch your toes, just folding over to stretch the legs, and we'll hold here for 1 minute. Coming back to that deep breath, deep in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Relax your left knee on the ground. When you're ready, we'll sit up, shake out the leg, maybe a windshield wiper. And then we'll bring the left leg out to the side, bring your right foot inside the left thigh. So same thing, you can bring the right hand outside the left shin, maybe grab the toes with your left hand. You can also use a strap or a scarf if you want to touch your toes, but you don't have to. Maybe the left hand comes beside the left thigh and you hold here, and we'll hold for 1 minute. Breathing deep in through the nose. Out through the nose or mouth. Relax the right knee to the ground. Relax the left leg. And then when you're ready, we'll sit up. Come to all fours, so hands and knees. Maybe grab your blanket to pad the knees. Do a few cat-cows just to reset the spine. Wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. On your inhale, drop the belly, bring your gaze forward. Exhale, round your back towards the sky, tuck your chin. Inhale back to cow. Exhale to cat, round your back towards the sky, tuck your chin. Inhale to cow, drop the belly, gaze forward. Exhale, round your back towards the sky, tuck your chin. Good, then inhale back to all fours. We'll come into Swan, sleeping Swan. So go ahead and bring your right knee up inside your right wrist. Walk your left leg back. Your right foot's kind of in the groin area, or you can scoot it up so your shin is parallel to the mat or close to it. You can also use your blanket to place it underneath that right hip if it's far off the ground. I'm going to use my block as well. Options here. You can lower onto your forearms, relax your head on the block. I'm going to come into a twist here, so we'll bring the right arm out. Twist the left arm underneath the right arm, rest my head on the block. And we'll hold here for 1 minute. Breathing deep in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth or nose. When you're ready, we'll push up with the right hand, bring your left arm out, come back to your all fours position. We'll do a few of those cat-cows again. Inhale, cow, drop the belly, gaze forward. Exhale, round your back, tuck your chin. We'll do one more. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. And then we'll come to our sleeping swan on the other side. I'm going to move my blanket to support my left hip. I'll bring my left knee up inside my left wrist. Right leg goes back. Options, you can lower to the forearms, relax your head on a block, or thread the right arm underneath the left, twisting to your left. Bring your head down to the block. We're going to hold here for 1 minute wherever you chose to go. And then when you're ready, we'll press into the left hand, bring our right arm out. From here, we're going to swing the right leg in front of us. We're going to come into a seated forward fold. So I'm going to grab my blanket again to sit on, stretch my legs out in front. So options here. We're going to straighten the legs, point or flex the feet, hold on to the thighs or the shins. You can also bring the hands down beside the thighs. You can place something underneath the knees if you need to. If they don't quite straighten as much as they can. If your hamstrings are tight, mine are tight, so I need a little bit of support there. And we're just going to fold. Maybe you touch your toes. And we'll hold this for 1 minute. When you're ready, we'll sit back up. Maybe shake the legs out. Our last pose will come in to straddle pose. So we're going to bend the knees, so stretching out the thighs. We'll bend the knees, sit down. Between the feet, you can sit on the feet. If you want, you can have your blanket, place it behind the knees to kind of cushion a little bit. If this is harder, you can also place your block between your feet so you can sit on that. If it's a little too intense, to sit lower. So choose what feels good for you. I'm going to sit on my blanket. And you can place the hands on the thighs or the ground. So sitting up nice and tall, we'll hold here for 1 minute. When you're ready, we'll come back up. Go ahead, straighten the legs out. Shake them out. We'll come into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So go ahead, make yourself comfortable. Lay down however you like. You can also remain seated if you want. Choose your final resting pose, your Shavasana. So if you're laying down, maybe the feet fall out, the arms fall out. And come back to that deep breath, deep in through the nose, out through the mouth or nose. And just let your body soak up the benefits of your practice. Hopefully you're feeling a little less sore than before you started. And see if you can relax your face a little bit more here. Relax the shoulders. Relax your upper arms, your upper back, your lower arms, your lower back. Relax your hands and your fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your upper legs, your lower legs, your feet, and your toes. Feel the whole body relax. You can stay in your Shavasana as long as you like. Or if you're ready to come out, you can bend the knees. Start to roll the wrist and the ankles. Maybe roll to one side. Maybe use your arm as a pillow. Take a deep breath. And then we'll slowly come up to a seat. Take a deep breath once you've gotten to your seat. And then we'll inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center to close our practice. And thank you for practicing with me today, and thank yourself for taking this time for you. Thank you.